Hi friends, please subscribe my channel for more scary and horror stories. Subscribe. Robin Westman had always loved quiet escapes, away from the noise of the industry, away from the flashing cameras and endless questions. That's why one evening, after a long week of appearances, she drove 2 hours north to a small rental cabin near the woods. No neighbors, no cell service, just silence. The first night was calm. The wind moved softly through the pines, and the cabin felt safe. She spent the evening journaling, listening to the crackle of the fireplace, and eventually drifted off to sleep. But at 3:14 a.m., something woke her. At first it was faint, a slow, deliberate knocking, not on the door, but on the window right next to her bed. She sat up, her heart already racing. The cabin was completely dark, the fire long dead. She stared at the window, but saw nothing, just her own faint reflection in the glass. Then the knock came again, 3 times, slow, purposeful. Robin whispered to herself, "It's just an animal, just a branch." She pulled the covers tighter and tried to ignore it. The knocking stopped, but a moment later, from the opposite side of the cabin, came the sound of heavy footsteps, slow, crunching on the dry leaves outside. Robin forced herself to get up, her bare feet pressing against the cold wood floor. She grabbed the fireplace poker for protection and crept toward the living room. Through the wide window, she could see the outline of trees under the moonlight. And then, between the trees, she saw it, a tall figure, completely still, watching the cabin. Its face was hidden by shadow, but she felt its stare lock onto her, even through the glass. She backed away slowly, her throat tight. She whispered again, this time shaking. "It's just some hiker, someone lost." But then the figure raised its arm, slowly, and pointed directly at her. Robin gasped and stumbled back, knocking over a chair. When she looked again, the figure was gone. She rushed to her bedroom, slammed the door shut, and waited until morning, every creak of the cabin walls making her flinch. When daylight came, she finally dared to step outside. The forest looked ordinary, calm even, but right beneath her bedroom window, pressed deep into the mud, were footprints, bare, human, leading toward the woods. But they didn't just stop there. They circled the cabin twice, and then disappeared into the trees. Robin never returned to that cabin. She still says she can't explain how someone found her in the middle of nowhere. And worse, how they seem to know exactly which window to knock on in the dead of night. Hi friends, please subscribe my channel for more scary and horror stories. Subscribe.